Hey guys, it's Aaron here once more again, and today I have for all of you another figure review. This time around we got another of the Dragon Ball Evolve figure series. This right here is the final figure of this particular 3-figure set. This right here is Vegeta, the Prince of All Saiyans from Dragon Ball Super. This right here is the final of this particular 3-figure set. As the previous figures, as we already seen before, or which we also reviewed as well, was Super Saiyan 3 Goku and regular Son Goku, which we reviewed a couple months back, and Son Goku just, I think, a couple weeks back. Now it's time to review the Prince of All Saiyans himself, Vegeta. Now with that out of the way, folks, let's get right on to the unboxing of the figure. Okay, folks, we are back. Now it's time to unbox the figure, and I will say this, we're going to try to see how we're going to do this, like usual. I have my X-Acto knife, and you're probably going to be wondering, where's my pocket knife? Well, I once again misplaced my pocket knife. I don't know where I left it. There we go. Ooh. One good thing about these is that you can unbox these under here, like we always do when we do these Dragon Ball Wall figures, because unlike the other figures, these are a little bit more percentile to open. As like we mentioned before, I like to keep these boxes just so I can have them on shelves and whatnot, but it seems this one is going to be, oh no. You know what? That's fine. Come on, Vegeta, cooperate. You know what? That's fine. I'm just going to unbox the old-fashioned way. Because usually these pop off very easy. And I'm hating that because it actually breaks out the art. No, it's fine. Usually these box arts are fine. Oh, and that all comes off, but you know what? That's fine. Oh, and Vegeta just comes out really that face. Wow, I was not expecting that to. That box or two actually unbox. That's fine. Usually these are fine. Usually I can always put these back when I want to. In case I ever later down the line, in case I move or whatnot, I want to reseal these guys again, I can actually do that with ease. But hey, we have Vegeta out of the box, which, not gonna lie, was actually kind of simple. It just popped out very easy. I like compare with other stuff too, which is also pretty great. It looks pretty good and everything else. So it looks coming out of the box perfectly fine. Is what you want to see. Overall, pretty great figure. Looks pretty great. You can see right there, facial features looking pretty rad. I mean, as always. I mean, it might not be the best facial features like compared to everybody else, but I think it's still pretty good. Its detail work and everything else, you can see right here, is also pretty great. Muscle mass, all the detail work on the armor looks pretty good. See right here, everything looks pretty fine, as you want for these figures. Overall, pretty great. And yeah, overall, a good overview of the figure, and I think perfectly fine as she looks. As this is how he technically looks during the events of Dragon Ball Super, with his armor and all that. But yeah, let's go with some articulation of Vegeta. And now let's go with the articulation of this Vegeta from Dragon Ball Evolve. Overall, let's go with the head first. It's actually a very simple head. Bob and Force, 360, no problem at all. That's just what I do like. I mean, we already had the previously problem with the called Super Saiyan 3 head. But then again, that's because Super Saiyan 3 hair, it's a little bit too heavy for it. But I've kind of fixed it. Overall, his arms able to go up and down, no problem at all. A little bit better than some, I think, Goku's arms, I think, a little bit. But I think it's the way the arms are designed for Vegeta versus Goku. What's it called? His arms can rotate, no problem at all. It's what you like. His arms able to rotate by the biceps. No problem at all right there. As you can see right there. Arms able to bend all the way there. No problem at all. Is what we like to see. His end is able to spin around. No problem at all. As you can see right there. And it's able to move up and down as you want for these figures. Overall, pretty great. Articulation not bad on the arms. Now torso. Let's go with the torso. Torso is able to. Can I spin this? Yeah, torso can spin around. No problem at all. Bob and weave. The main torso as well can spin as well as what you want. That's pretty good. So it's double spin on torso. It's got a little bit of an. It's got a good, decent ab crunch right there. Is what you want for a figure. He's able to do us. Oh, almost split. You can almost split. Come on, Vegeta, you can do it without hopefully breaking the. Wait, I have an idea how to do this. Oh, god damn it. Wait, no, we need position Vegeta into a little bit more, and come on. You can just, hey, you can do, oh, no, we've somersaulted. Okay, there we go. Hey, but Vegeta can do a split. Just gotta angle his feet right. So his legs able to go all the way up. almost all the way back. Like always before with these, usually the back leg side here kind of blocks it. So usually, I mean, it can go all the way back, but it kind of does kind of like the sideways thing. It's kind of how these figures are. Go all the way forward, pretty good. That's what you like. Able to bend all the way. It has good rotation, which is what you want for these. I don't know why it doesn't sometimes have this for some of the other figures that we review with the Dragonball series, or at least the Goku one. What's called. Then Vegeta's legs able to bend all the way, and that's actually a pretty good bend right there. So overall, pretty good. You hear a little bit squeaking. You're gonna have to do a little bit of oil too. What's it called? We got that squeaking gone. Feet's able to rotate, no problem at all. Go up and down. What you want. It's able to go a little bit side to side because it has that kind of like side thing right there. Just gotta break the tense because this thing's it is new, so it's a little bit still tough. But overall, it's a pretty good rotation. Articulation is not bad overall. Pretty good articulation. I'll say this when it comes to Dragonball figures, especially with their articulation and whatnot. Sometimes it's a give or miss. Sometimes the way the figures are built. Sometimes you get good figures. Sometimes you don't get pretty good figures. Sometimes they're a little bit loose. Sometimes they're a little bit tight. And I will say this for this particular Vegeta right here, is actually pretty good. Everything's tight as it should be, and he's able to do pretty good articulations. What you want. Now, with out of the way, let's go with size comparison with everything else I got. And we're back now. Time to do size comparison, and like we usually do. With the tape measure, folks, we usually measure these, and like I said before, these Dragonball figures are around 5 inches for the regular size. You can see right there. Some maybe a little bit bigger because of how the character's designed. But going on with some other Dragonball figures, I actually talked about Goku previously. We have right here the Son Goku that is part of that particular set right here. And I should show all 3 figures. So we have some Goku, and then as long as you don't fall off, because I'm not gonna lie, the head still hasn't been fully fixed yet. And now we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Overall, now we have all 3 figures of this particular set, so that's actually pretty great, having them all together. What's it called? I will say this, I still haven't fully fixed Goku's head falling off thing. What's it called? I still need to work on that. But yeah, overall, pretty great set. It's good to have all 3 of them together. As a collector, that's why I love to see one of my figures, not going off from the other 2 figures of this set. We got some Dragon Star series, Dragon Ball figures. We got Ultimate Gohan right here. Like before, Dragon Star series are usually much more taller, around 6 inches. Back to tape measure we go, like I like to usually use these. And yeah, that's right about 6 inches right there, what we want to see. Going from Dragon Star series, well, some Dragon Ball series. Let's go to someone who probably has given Vegeta some pain. We have Android 18 from the same Dragon Star series before. She's only slightly taller by being 5.5 inches. And I'm pretty sure Vegeta's probably feeling that left arm right about now, which I think he really needs to get that left arm checked out. Going from, actually let's go with another Dragon Ball figure series. The Technically speaking, he's kind of a little bit in a pose right now because I kind of want to get him. We have Trunks. Ooh, oh no, Trunks. But now he's lost the sword. That's fine. But we have Trunks. Oh, future Trunks from the Dragon Ball Super version. Around the same height. Actually, no, I think Trunks is actually taller than Vegeta in this Dragon Star series. Wow, I did not realize Vegeta was that short. Wait, is Vegeta that short in the show? I need to actually check that. This Trunk is slightly taller than Vegeta. How tall is Vegeta? Vegeta's barely at the 5, but Trunks is... Huh. But looking at that, actually, Trunks is actually slightly taller than Zed. That I did not see coming. Okay, going from other figures, let's go with some androids too. We have Perfect Cell. When we reviewed Perfect Cell. Oh shit, right? All right, because I think last time we reviewed Cell, because Cell was actually technically bigger than everybody else. I think Cell measured around 7.5 inches. You can't even read it on the camera right now. But yeah, because I think last time we reviewed, because I tried reviewing Cell was one of my bigger Gunplas, or at least the biggest one I can actually grab right now next to me. And Cell was even bigger. Actually, talking about Gunplas. We have my Gym Sniper K9, who is slightly taller, as usually most Gundams are above like 5 inches, like 5.5 usually. With the Gym Sniper K9 being around 5.5, almost 6. Come from the Gym Sniper K9. We have my Perfect Strike Gundam, which is slightly taller like always. Going from the Perfect Strike. We have my Quanta Command. Going for my Quanta Command right over here. We have the channel mascot himself, my Gundam Estrella Scarlet. Still technically in a somewhat pose, but yeah, overall, Vegeta's actually kind of tiny, really short compared to almost everybody other figures. Actually, I'm not expecting that. Now, well, the way folks, let's go with final thoughts for the figure. And that right there, folks, is the review for the Dragon Ball Evolved figures. Vegeta, overall, actually pretty good figure. Detail work and articulation is still pretty great. The sculpting for it is pretty good. Color accuracy to the Show Vegeta is pretty great, despite it being a very fairly cheap figure. Articulation is pretty good. I will say sometimes these Dragon Ball Evolved figures are kind of hit and miss when it comes to their articulations. Sometimes they're pretty loose, other times they're pretty stiff and tight, which is sometimes you want with figures because you don't want your figures coming out being super loose and being weighted, but you also don't want them being too super tight and basically stuck where you can't really move the figures, which is a lot of times these figures are meant to be played with and whatnot. Overall, still pretty good articulation. I will say this, compared to a lot of the other Dragon Ball Evolved figures, this Vegeta is actually pretty short. I was not expecting him to be short. Like, he's the same size as both the regular Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but the fact that Trunks, I think, is slightly taller kind of made me laugh. But I guess this is sometimes the kind of thing where where sometimes the sons are taller than the fathers on occasion. Sometimes it's kind of like thing. It depends, really. Overall, pretty good figure. Like with these Dragon Ball Fall figures, they usually don't come with that much accessories. It's just basically the figure itself. It's not like with the Dragon Star series, where sometimes they do come with accessories. If not, some other stuff too. They don't come with extra hands or whatnot. Kind of wish they did. Maybe in like a whole battle pack if they ever do one. Overall, the price range for these, like always, are around $10. You can get these either at Target, Walmart, but it really depends on Walmart sometimes. Usually on Amazon too, everyone try to find these. But yeah, with that out of the way, that is the review for Vegeta, the Prince of All Saiyans from Dragon Ball Super. If you liked the video, folks, please consider dropping like, share, and subscribe. I always do appreciate it, folks. And as always, have a good day, folks, as I, Pardon, signing out, and I will see you guys on the next one.